Hey kids.
This is a tasty burger.
All right, my second video. June 25, 2025. Again in Milton, probably gathering. I live nearby. What you're looking at here, oh, that's the Niagara Escarpment. Kelso Glen Eden there to the right. And Rattlesnake Point there to the left. Great place to go hiking. And then you got Lowville, aptly named. And over here, you got Mount Nebo. Great places to visit if you've never been. Down here, we got a subdivision going in. And, you know, I want to call these home buyers poor saps because they're right next to this. This is about to become Canada's busiest rail line right here. I used to live in a house about this far from railroad tracks, and I'll never forget, the pictures on the walls would rattle anytime a freight train went by. Okay? So just take a look at this. I think they're on to me. Starting to gather. They really don't like pedestrians coming around these construction sites here. We're going to take a look anyways. Okay, once again, there's Mount Nebo off in the distance. Okay, so right here, we're on the edge of Milton, Ontario, and Burlington. So anything west, not sure if you can see, there's a traffic circle down there. Anything west of that is Burlington. Okay. Anything east is what's considered very new Milton, less than 5 years old. And these guys have been in here for less than 2 years. All right, and again, wanted to point out this rail line. You can see they're working on it. Busy, busy. Bunch of cars down there. Got a bulldozer here. Okay, they're grading it. They're going to be needing to add another track. Right. So this is the view looking south from Britannia at the railroad tracks. This is east of Tremaine, which is over towards this way. Okay. And all the way over to, I guess that's first line off in the distance there. Okay. You see some cars driving down that road. Here's that truck that was keeping an eye on me. Anyhow, this facility here is the beginning of the CN Intermodal Hub. Intermodal, that means trucks and trains. All right. So, all three levels of government have come out in opposition of this development. Municipal, provincial, federal, they've all come out in opposition of this legally, filing legal challenges. It continues. I got a buddy who works for CN, and anytime I bring this up, he just laughs and he says, there's nothing that can stop this. I think I know why. There's a fourth level of government that people forget about. CN is a crown corporation. You ever ask yourself, what does the crown represent? Who gets to wear the crown? You know, we have a monarch. Canada's head of state is King Charles. He's the official head of state. So guess what? The crown is his. There's no stopping this. There's no legal challenge that can be made to this. This is all part of the agenda. Okay, single rail so far. Busy, busy, busy. A windy day again today. Sorry if microphones are picking that up. The wind is pushing the camera around. There's no trees around here. So it's just coming right across the valley. Of course, construction everywhere you can turn your head. So I'm not going to say too much about this right now. Again, this is the CN Intermodal Hub being installed in Milton, Ontario. They've been at this for a while now, since the early 2000s. This has been in the news here in Milton. Everybody opposes this, doesn't matter. I got to research it a little bit more to figure out exactly what's going on here and why the rush. But, you know, one bit of controversy is, you know, according to CN, their footprint is going to be 162 hectares of land. Okay, so you got quite a bit of land here, and their footprint is going to be 162 hectares. Well, the concern is they've bought up 450 hectares of land in this area, and the fear is that the intermodal yard at Brampton is going to also be moved here, adding that much more traffic, congestion, noise, pollution, etc. I can understand those that say, oh, this is a NIMBY issue, but if you live anywhere near here, if you drive on the 401, if you drive on the QEW, this site sits precisely 11.5 kilometers from the QEW to the south, yeah, and 11.5 kilometers to the 401 to the north. So it's right in the middle. And of course, what would it be without a cell tower? So these guys can browse Facebook or whatever they do on their break. Got these contractors here for the posts that they're putting in for all the electric lines here. Naturally, and as usual, all the engines are running. So much for the environment. Now, who can guess what's going in here? Who can guess? Oh, you don't have to guess. It's mixed density residential. That means apartment buildings, townhouses, and mostly that. I'd be surprised if there's any detached or even semi-detached homes gonna go in here. This is just the way they do it now, right? You're gonna be stacked up high. Yeah, spot on, spot on.